Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Via Varitza. This is the second episode of my Tales of Symphonia playthrough, and it is action-packed. We will learn some new gameplay tricks, visit the human ranch just outside Iselia, and make a valiant attempt at saving Genis' friend Marble. Sadly, our hero's actions have terrible consequences. We will also fight our very first boss. Keep watching to find out what happened. As soon as we load the game, we begin to search for Colette's house. There isn't a map that tells us where everyone lives in town, so there is a bit of trial and error involved. To enter a building, walk up to the door and press K. As we barge into the homes of unsuspecting citizens, we have some interesting conversations, ranging from designs to frantic cleaning. I like to think he's getting rid of everything that doesn't spark joy.
Then we shall entrust the protection of the Chosen to Kratos and Rain. I have no objections.
Thank you so much for your help earlier.
Oh, you're back. Thank you for your assistance earlier. Please accept this small thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks, Phaedra. Say, were you talking about the world regeneration journey just now?
Yes.
Wow, I want to go too. I want to see Colette regenerate the world.
If Rain is going, I want to go too.
No, you'll get in the way.
What?
The battles at the chapel were nothing compared to the journey that awaits us. Children need to stay home. Kratos is absolutely right. Now then, we still have things to discuss. You two should go on home.
During the scene, Colette's grandmother Phaedra gifted us with the collector's book. This book keeps track of all the items, weapons, armor, accessories, food, etc. that we will come across during our journey. The book is available in the items menu. The adults also decided that Genis and Lloyd will not be allowed to accompany Colette on her journey. But I have a feeling that's not going to be the final word on the subject. Lloyd plans to head home to work on Colette's birthday gift, and Genis asks if he can come with to visit a friend who lives near Lloyd. This makes Lloyd suspicious because there aren't many people who risk living outside towns, especially towns with non-aggression pacts, but he lets him tag along. Before heading out of town, we stop at Genis' house to pick up some sandwich supplies, which is when we learn about cooking. Genis explains that cooked food helps to keep up our HP because our characters are unable to use the healing arts. You can buy recipe ingredients in shops. Each recipe has a level associated with each character because the characters have varying tastes. A higher level food has a higher rate of success. Adding more than just the basic ingredients will lead to different effects. As the player, you will need to explore the recipes to find out what works best for each character. Recipes are scattered throughout the world and can be found by examining items or speaking to chefs. Cooking is more effective than using apple gels. To cook food, press J after a battle. This will only work if the ingredients are in your inventory. As we are leaving town, we meet Lloyd's pet, Noish. Apparently Noish is a dog, and a wary citizen passes on a message from the mayor. We are to leave the human ranch alone. Lloyd and Genis will pass by the ranch on the way to Lloyd's house. Remember, if we leave the ranch alone, the Desians won't attack the city. We enter the Iselia forest and fight our way through a few monster hordes. We also find several loot chests. As you travel the world, be on the lookout for these chests, as they contain useful items. To open a chest, walk up to it and press K. On our way through the forest, Lloyd and Genis begin discussing Genis' friend. Lloyd has noticed Genis hiding food in his bag and assumes the friend is actually an animal, but he is wrong. Genis' friend is a human. As I mentioned before, the cutscenes give hints about the story, so I wonder where Genis' friend lives. We reach a fork in the road, and it is at this point Lloyd realizes Genis' friend is being held captive at the Iselia human ranch. Simply visiting the ranch violates the non-aggression pact the town of Iselia has with the Desians. Lloyd is worried about Genis going alone, so he delays his trip home to accompany Genis to the ranch.
Genis, is that your friend?
Yeah, I'm Lloyd.
I am pleased to meet you.
Marble, did you see it? There was an...
Yes, I did. I saw the Tower of Salvation. Now the Chosen's journey of regeneration can finally begin. I hope it is successful this time.
The last Chosen failed, right?
Yes, I heard the Chosen was killed by Desians during the journey.
I wonder if Colette will be all right.
Let us pray to Martel. May she guide the Chosen on a safe journey.
Huh? Hey, Gramps.
Her name's Marble.
Marble, isn't that an X-Sphere?
Oh, is that what this is called? They placed it on me shortly after I came here.
Yeah, that's definitely an X-Sphere, but there's no key crest on it. An X-Sphere without a key crest is dangerous.
What's a key crest? And how is it dangerous?
Attaching an X-Sphere directly to your skin supposedly makes you sick. But ironically, it's useless unless you attach it directly onto the skin. So, in order to prevent it from making you sick, you carve a spell into a special ore and use that as a mount for the X-Sphere. That's the key crest.
You're very knowledgeable.
But it looks like Marble's X-Sphere doesn't have a mount at all.
Nope, doesn't look like it. If the charm was the only thing needed, I could carve one myself, but there's nothing I can do without the inhibitor ore that acts as the mount.
There has to be something you can do, Lloyd.
It's not as easy as you think. Key crests are dwarven technology.
Your dad's a dwarf. Please ask him for help, Lloyd.
Fine. Ask him.
All right. That's why I like you, Lloyd.
Please don't trouble yourself.
Hey, old hag! What the hell you doing over there?
Oh no, the Desians. Run away, you two, hurry.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Don't worry, just go.
I'm sorry, Marble.
As our heroes watch from the bushes, Marble is taken into the back. We make a rash decision to stick around and make an attempt at saving her from being punished. If there is an object you can jump onto, the jump command will appear in the lower right corner of your screen. Press K to jump. Lloyd and Genis come up with an elaborate plan during which Lloyd will distract the guards while Genis runs in to help Marble. The plan quickly goes awry when Genis trips and cries out. Lloyd battles the guards and escapes. He and Genis think they've gotten off scot-free because the guards didn't see their faces. Following their discussion, they part ways. Unbeknownst to them, the ranch has a security system. We battle a few more monster hordes as Lloyd continues towards his home. As I've mentioned before, harvesting XP and leveling your character is a must, so don't skip out on battles for the sake of moving the plot along. You will need to do some additional exploring to gain enough XP to level up in time for the next boss. Simply moving through the plot will not level up the characters fast enough, as you will see shortly. Finally, we make it to Lloyd's house. When we enter, we are greeted by Lloyd's father, Dirk. Dirk is a dwarf. Lloyd talks to his father about X-spheres and key crests. This is similar to the conversation he had with Genis and Marble. His father tells him that by creating an accessory and engraving the charm on the accessory, he could make a key crest for someone, in this case Marble, who has had an X-sphere equipped without a key crest. During this exchange, we also see where the dwarven vows scattered throughout the plot originate. Dirk finds out Lloyd went to the human ranch and he is furious. He finally tells Lloyd what actually happened to his mother and lets us in on another secret. Lloyd's X-sphere is special, and it is the reason his mother was attacked and killed. At this time, we do not find out exactly what makes Lloyd's X-sphere so special. Lloyd runs out of the house, and the other 4 heroes are waiting outside. Colette and Lloyd go up to the terrace to speak privately. He asks again if he can come on the journey, and she tells him she will be leaving at noon the following day if he would like to come along. Colette and the other 4 leave, and Lloyd begins making her birthday present so he can give it to her at the start of their journey. He finishes it, sleeps, and then goes outside to speak with his father. His father forgives him and has made the key crest. He also drops more dwarven wisdom on Lloyd. Never abandon someone in need. Lloyd tells Dirk he will accompany Colette on her journey, and Dirk gifts us some apple gels, a life bottle, and a map of Silverant. We finally have a map. Before we head out, we get a little more wisdom. Goodness and love will always win. I absolutely love all the dwarven wisdom in this game. Genis shows up and tells us that Colette and the travel party have already left without us. We hurry back to the village. When we arrive, we head to Colette's house to find Phaedra. Inside, Colette's father and Phaedra are waiting for us with a letter from Colette. She gave Lloyd the wrong time on purpose because she did not want him embarking on such a perilous journey. Others had been chosen before her and then had died trying. Colette's father is about to tell us a big secret when we hear a commotion outside. We run to investigate. Iselia is on fire and the Desians are attacking the town. We quickly beat the first group of Desians we come upon, and then we head to the town square. When we get to the town square, the Desians are waiting for us. Forsythus, one of the 5 Desian Grand Cardinals, calls us out for visiting the human ranch. He is bringing his judgment upon Iselia because we violated the non-aggression pact. The mayor expresses his extreme disappointment in us. Then Forsythus introduces us to the opponent who will punish us for our crime. I think it highly resembles Salad Fingers from those old E-Bombs World videos. It takes me 7 tries to defeat the boss, but we will skip right to the final battle. This is why leveling up your characters is so important. We finally defeat the monster. During the battle, the Desians notice Lloyd's X-Sphere. They say it may be the one from the Angelus project, whatever that is. Forsythus moves towards Lloyd to take the X-Sphere, but is attacked by his own monster. And in a Full Metal Alchemist-style turn of events, the monster is Marble. As her last act on Earth, she gifts Genis her X-Sphere. Following the battle, the mayor banishes Lloyd and Genis from the town of Iselia. Phaedra and Frank are present and charge the 2 boys to find Colette and protect her. This concludes the 2nd episode of my Tales of Symphonia playthrough. To find out what happens next, subscribe to my channel and ring the bell so you'll be notified when the next episode is posted. If you'd like to see how the game plays out in real time, please follow me on Twitch. Thank you for watching.